at Gillette Stadium. Ashland is the Super Bowl champion of Division VI and the winner of the Aganis Trophy.
Gators go up. Ava Vitti answers.
So just like that, a 2-2 score. Gators bringing the ball up. Intercepted by Vanessa Thompson on a break. Goes right side, up and in.
That is huge. Huge for her to be able to finish. She's had a lot of fast breaks. She's had some difficulty finishing. So it's nice to see that early in the game. Hopefully we'll see a big night from Vanessa. And there's another steal. That's what she's known for.
Wisely slows it down, but then up ahead to Allie Wilson. She'll start the drive, pulls it back in. Pass into Ava Vitti, puts it off the glass and in. So 4 points already for Ava. Clockers up 6-2 early on here in the first quarter.
Wow, offensive barrage to start the game tonight. And again, that's 2 or 3 steals already by Vanessa Thompson. Nico Eustaris controls it. Pulls it back out. Ava Vitti for 3. She's feeling it. Good rebound by Allie Wilson.
Yep.
And another jump ball.
Allie Kresh on the boards, following the shot. Nice job there.
Can't really say I'm pleased with that shot selection by Ava Vitti. She must get bored taking 2-footers all the time. She can hit the 3, but that was definitely deep.
Okay, Wilson off the mark. Gators with a rebound and fast break here. Behind the back attempt by Eddie McGrath. Regains control. McGrath driving left side into the lane. Off the glass too hard. Rebound and in. That's number 23, Abby Lazarin. I've been warned that she is an excellent player.
All right.
Full court pressure from the Gators results in a foul.
Yeah, Addie McGrath a little aggressive trying to steal that. Nico Eustaris not fazed at all by the pressure.
Go ahead.
No, first foul of the night for either team.
Okay, 5:50 and counting to go in the first quarter. Clockers up 6-4. Clockers working the perimeter in down low to Vitti. Drives the lane. No good. Rebound Gators.
There's Lazarin, the player to be warned about. McGrath pulls it out. Back to Lazarin. Wild shot off the glass.
Yeah, it looked like Vitti forced her to alter the shot there.
Yeah.
It's like an offensive foul maybe, or a loose ball foul called to number 20,
Yep.
Evie Lee.
Allie Wilson came down with a rebound.
Long pass ahead here to Vitti.
Oh, she had Thompson down low, a little late.
3-ball attempt. Rims it in.
She's been getting better and better as the season has progressed. That was Layla Grady, that 3-point shot. Definitely hitting it with more consistency. So the Clockers jump out to a 5-point lead now, 9-4. McGrath.
Somehow avoids a travel violation.
Oh. Good hands by Vitti. See feet.
Oh, got to get a reach in there on Layla.
Gotta love the aggressive defense, though.
Gators with the first sub of the night.
Townhouse sub of the night, and that is number 21. 21. Blackjack.
Okay, Clockers forces turnover on the inbounds. They're going to bring the ball up. No defensive pressure this time from the Gators. Nico feeding it inside to Vitti. Drives off the glass, fouled and in. She'll go to the line for a 3-point play.
She's so dangerous from down low. If they give her any space, she just uses her body and clears out space. Good job. See if she hits the free throw, makes the three. She does. Quick 7 points for Ava Vitti.
Yep. 7 points for Vitti, 12 for the Clockers. They're up 12-4 over the Gators. 4:35 and counting to go here in the first quarter. That's Casey Sullivan trying to drive. Ball knocked away by Nico. It'll stay Gator ball under the Clocker basket.
Avery Carmichael inbounding for the Gators. Good defense. And stolen again. That's 3 steals already, maybe 4 for Vanessa Thompson.
I have her at 4.
I'll take 4. Oh, nice pass. Good block by Lazarus.
Loose ball picked up by the Gators.
And another steal.
Yep.
That's
Got
5.
Oh, she could have led Vitti. Bad pass, but Vitti hauls it in, gets the shot off, no good. Gators with a rebound. And Vitti's going to get called. Probably a frustration foul there, Rob.
Yeah, she did such a great job catching that pass that was a little behind her. And then couldn't finish.
Abby Deaver checks in for the Clockers.
And Abby Rosenfeld. So a pair of Abbies in the game.
And one of them, Deaver, almost gets the steal, knocks it out of bounds to disrupt play. So the Gators will inbound near us here on the near sideline. 3:57 to go in the first quarter.
Lazarin, nice spin move in the paint.
Nice touch.
Yes, very nice.
Okay. And again, that full court pressure leads to a little bit of over aggressiveness.
And it's
Foul
4
called.
fouls. Next one's going to put the Clockers at the line. Is Gators already at 4 fouls?
That might be the fastest 4 fouls I've seen all year.
Just about. Good feed. Abby Deaver picks up the weak side rebound, couldn't finish.
Gators driving 2-on-2. Gets a shot off. That was Evie Lee. Rebound falls for Lazarin, I believe.
It was. We got a timeout, so gives us a moment to mention Bobby Platinum's spread of the game, sponsored by Marathon Deli. When looking to cater your next party, office function, or home gathering, Marathon Deli's catering menu will provide the best spread in town with a variety of sandwich platters, hot entrees, fruit platters, hot or cold apps. Call Marathon Deli, 508-231-1859. Spread set at 7.5.
In favor of?
Ashland favored by 7.5.
Okay, they get 3 for home court, right?
That's exactly
traditionally.
what it was. It's been it's their first time they've come in favored all year. Not sure. I think the opening game against Douglas, it might have been a pick'em. No, they might have been favored by 3.5.
Okay, good stuff. Just a reminder here while we still have the timeout that Rob and I are monitoring the live chat here on YouTube. So if you want to give a shout out, name your favorite player, perhaps let us know where you're watching from tonight. We always like to acknowledge Clocker Nation coast to coast and around the world.
Good point. Good point. And I do want to point out, Clockers are undefeated on Monday night games.
Is that right?
So, yeah.
What's their record?
Well, they're 0-0, but they have not lost on a Monday night. And Josh, you do hold the distinction of being 2-1 when on the mic, considering the Clockers men's and women's team. And Vanessa Thompson feeling it tonight with a 3. 3 wins as for both squads, and you were 2-1 during those times on the mic, and a turnover.
Yeah, travel violation there. So, Rob, just a quick mention of it. Vanessa Thompson looking probably about as comfortable as I've seen her all season.
I agree.
Nico with that great pass into Ava. Couldn't get it to
Vanessa
fall.
Thompson keeps it alive. Tommy point there. Silver star, I should say. That's the equivalent for those people watching at home.
Yeah, got to be careful. That might be a trademark term, so.
So is Silver Star, so.
Sure.
Goes both ways.
2:45 to go in the first quarter. Clockers up 15-8. As the Gators turn the ball over on the baseline, Clockers will inbound. Gators going to dial up the pressure here on the inbounds. Deaver inbounding for the Clockers. Oh, gets it over to Nico. Brings it up with ease. Thompson feeding inside to Deaver, cutting. Tries to get a shot off, no good. Doesn't get the call. Gators bring the ball up quickly.
Lazarin, star player of the game for Gators right now. And a travel.
Yeah, the Gators struggling a little bit with those loose balls and another travel violation. I think second or third one called tonight. We do get a substitution as Avery Carmichael heads out. Addie Lenz checks in for the Gators. Nico brings the ball up, driving right down the middle, dishes to Thompson, over to Vitti. Vitti off the weak foot, no good. Deaver with the rebound, doesn't fall. Loose in front, behind, loose under the net. Gators end up with it.
Deaver's done everything down low except score. Got 3 weak side rebounds, just hasn't been able to put it back in.
So we're going to get a foul on the floor called against Nico. That's the case, her first. You know, Rob, you mentioned those 4 quick fouls, and there hasn't been one since.
It's been 2 minutes without a foul.
Addie Lenz inbounding for the Gators. A little bit of a hard time, but gets it into Quilty.
Oh, and there's a turnover. Abby Rosenfeld up ahead to Lemos, who just checked in. Oh, couldn't finish. And Rosenfeld draws the foul, trying to pick up the rebound. Coach Leslie thought there might have been some contact on that layup attempt. That's the next thing, I think, for this Clocker squad. They've had a lot of fast breaks. Vanessa Thompson finished hers nicely here, but that's something all season long they haven't been able to really capitalize on.
Aggressive D from Rosenfeld, can't come
Nice
up with it.
inbound pass to interior pass to Lazarin. Draws the foul, and she's going line. And all of a sudden, the Clockers are at 5 fouls.
Yep, Gators in the bonus. Deaver called for her first. So at least the Clockers are spreading it around. It's, 5 fouls on 5 different players.
Coach Leslie working the refs.
So Lazarin at the line to shoot 2.
Nice form there. She's got 7 points. 77% of the team's points is Ustaris and Thompson get a rest here at the end of the first quarter.
So both teams leading scorer, each with 7. Make it 8.
Reverse jinx. Yeah, you messed it up. It's a guaranteed point right there. Abby Deaver. The Abbies running the backcourt.
So Rosenfeld's 3 attempt falls short, out of bounds on the Clockers. 1:06 to go.
Somebody want to fix that net. It's bothering me.
Yeah, Brian and I were talking about this during the last broadcast
Yes,
on
I heard
Friday.
That. Yeah, it's
Might be time to replace the nets here.
I don't think, or they're just not broken in. It's weird. You don't see that happen that often.
Are you saying that the Clockers, men's and women, are not scoring enough? Oh, nice pass there. But Wilson kicks it back up top. Deaver driving.
Well, I remember, like, when you used to get a new net back home, like, it was too thin. And sometimes the ball wouldn't, like, wiggle through all the time. But you didn't have it whipping up like that. Maybe it's too long.
So that foul was called on the Gators' Elena Curis, her first. Both teams in the bonus now. Deaver at the line to shoot 2.
I mean, if I'm shooting the free throw, I got to have them fix that.
Abby fixed the net for them.
Exactly.
Her first point of the night.
Timeout by
the Gators.
Okay.
Got to try and ice Deaver here on the back end of 2 shots. 45.3 seconds to go in the first. Clockers up 16-10.
Entertaining first quarter.
Absolutely.
Good defense, good offense.
By,
Both teams.
Rob, I don't know if you noticed, it is Ashland Youth Basketball Night here tonight.
I thought they were just coming to see us.
You're going to have to come back for the Ashland Clocker Classic in late February, you know, when the high school the high school, the middle school, like all the teachers from all the different buildings come together to play a game. You know, Brian Seidel and I announced that one last year. We had a blast. It was standing room only here. Bleachers on both sides filled to capacity.
Yeah, I watched some of it. I noticed it was bedlam.
I want to take a moment to thank one of tonight's sponsors, Townhouse Pizza and Roast Beef. Now, personally, I love the roast beef sandwiches, but be sure to fill up with the Buffalo Chicken Calzone. That's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 LH Street in Ashland. Give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
All right, Abby Deaver back at the line for her second of 2 free throws.
Oh, the timeout ploy worked. Here come the Gators. 40 seconds to go in the quarter.
Open three, little
bunny hop.
Yeah.
You heard that slap.
That's Vidi's second.
That's right.
It's something they got to be careful of. Elena Curis sinks the first.
Yep, her first point of the night.
The Gators 3 for 3. Perfect from the line tonight. Make it 4 for 4. Speaking of 4, that is the margin right now. Ashland leading by 4. We're under 30 seconds to go. Shot clock off.
Rosenfeld loses control, and the Clockers catch a break. Traveling violation again on the Gators, this time on Curis. So 19.7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clockers are inbound under the Gator basket.
Do you think they get the last shot, or do they just take any shot they get?
Well, they're going to take it. Deaver off the mark on the 3. Out of bounds, it'll go Gator way. 13.1 seconds to go. Full court press here for the Clockers. Deaver reads it well.
There it is.
Makes up for it. 5 seconds to go. Gators struggling to get it out of their own end. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Gator way. 2.3 seconds left.
Good strategy by Pat Leslie not to employ the press full quarter, but then caught them off guard right there. A good job by Deaver to steal it and finish it. Trouble again. Lazarin
doesn't get the shot off, and the quarter will end with the Clockers up 18-12. So, Rob, an interesting and entertaining quarter. Certainly went Clockers' way here, but it just felt like as much as they dominated pace of play and controlled the tempo of this first quarter, I'm not thrilled with only a 6-point lead.
No,
I'm getting a little greedy. I know it's a 2-win team so far.
I agree.
But want to see them keep the foot on the gas.
Yeah, they missed a lot of close range shots, but we're going to take a break, get a word from our sponsor. We'll be back for second quarter action here on WACA-TV. Thanks for watching.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the Buffalo Chicken Calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
Here.
And already another steal by Vanessa Thompson. She's got 6 on the night. Looking for a double-double, maybe a triple-double if she can get a few rebounds. Here's another miss. Ooh, could have been a travel, but I get a turnover anyways. But you were talking about the score. You know, it's only 6 points. Clockers have missed at least half a dozen shots from right under the rim.
Yeah, between fast breaks and rebounds, the glass has not been their friend tonight.
Oh, and a nice block there by number 25, Addie Lenz, who checked into the game here at the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, quick three-point attempt by Grady, but even quicker response on the block. Thompson up top to Nico.
I think Thompson is 2 for 2 from the field.
And again, a flurry of shots, but no baskets.
Yep.
Clockers will keep possession under the Gator basket.
One, two. Layla Grady's got that very high arcing shot. I think Brian Saya pointed that out when she was shooting free throws the other night.
Okay, air ball by the Gators. Grady wisely lets it just fall out of bounds. She'll inbound with no pressure. Nico bring the ball up. Just over a minute gone by here in the second quarter. Clockers up by 6.
Allie Wilson, no good from 3.
And another what I would call frustration foul. Grady missed the shot and then committed the foul. That's her second.
And the Clockers coached by first-year coach Patrick Leslie, assistant coaches Gwyneth Ivory and Chelsea King.
Gators inbound, yep.
Yeah, this is a team that only had 1 win last year, so already they're, improving on that mark. Good look at a 3, a little short, rebound taken by Grady.
Nico pushing the ball up to Thompson. Thompson fires. Nothing but net.
She just looks so different tonight.
So she and Vitti each with 7 points, leading the Clockers.
Another steal. 7 steals tonight.
Good court vision to get that ball up to Vitti. Vitti got banged.
Yeah.
Gonna get a timeout on the floor.
Yeah. It's a missed call.
May have taken a knee to the head, yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna stay in the game.
Inadvertent. Let's see if they call it after the fact. Happens. It happens.
Gators will inbound right at midcourt, right in front of us.
Carmichael guarded by Grady. 21 on 21 into Lazarin.
I'll tell you what, that bounce pass almost caught the sideline.
That's your thing. You love watching this sideline right here.
Three-point attempt rims out. That was McGrath on the attempt. Clockers pushing ahead. Nico kind of 2-on-2. Quick running one-hander.
She just blew by the defense there.
That offensive pressure led to the foul. That's the first on Avery Carmichael.
Those of you watching at home, she is just a freshman.
But cool as a cucumber, knocking down that first free throw.
Look good on those 2 shots. Clockers 4 of 5 from the line tonight.
And here's the full court pressure. Carmichael struggling to get it in, and we get a 5-second violation, or whatever hand that he held up there. Clocker ball. Grady inbounds. Vitti driving, spinning.
That's when I'd like to see her pull back out.
She got called for traveling there. It just seemed like once she got that ball, like she was determined she was going to put that shot up regardless.
Yeah, and she was just a little too far away from the basket to commit, and she gets the ball on the
and
inbound.
Ava gives it right back.
And there's, it's the right call. I know she's frustrated, and it's her second call like that. You know, it's one thing that I wanted to just point out. Coach Leslie is really good at reading his players. I think, yeah, he's taking Grady out. He could tell she was frustrated, let her cool off.
She also has 3 fouls, Rob.
Yeah.
Gators trying to inbound, get it to Lazarin. Rims out, ball's loose, follow up by the Gators.
Nice
Drops
play
in.
by Elena Curis. Her first field goal of the night to go with her 2 free throws. Just so close.
She wasn't able to adjust the shot to how fast she was coming in.
Yeah, she's always going at 100 miles an hour. Addie McGrath's been off with her shot. Gators, stolen again by Thompson. 8 steals.
Ava takes a deep 3, drops it.
She was determined. She looked at the line like to see where she was. She's like, I'm gonna take it anyways. I'm 2 feet behind, 3 feet behind.
And look, if you can't put it in off the glass from 2 feet, why not?
Good drive by Evie Lee. Fouled from behind by Abby Deaver, and Lee's gonna go to the line for a couple, with her team trailing 25-14. Lee misses to the left.
Okay, Rosenfeld and Merloni checking in for the Clockers.
Yeah, Maloney's first action of the night. That one hard off the rim. Lazaro with a rebound. And there she goes. Addie McGrath finally gets one to fall. Like the persistence, keep working at it. She knows she's going to make them at some point. So
And
that
credit to the Gators, right? A lot of offensive rebounds there. Finally led to McGrath, and believe it or not, second field goal of the quarter for the Gators. They had 12 at the end of the first quarter. They have 16 now. They're still trailing the Clockers by 9 with 4:16 to go in the half.
Yeah, and I that's what elicited that timeout by Coach Leslie. A couple offensive rebounds, a little out of character for the way the game's going. So
Just regain the focus.
let's coach them up.
So, Rob, we did talk about Clocker Nation coast to coast and around the world, and happy to see that Renee Thompson checking in from the top row of the bleachers. Appreciate him watching tonight here on WACA while he checks out the game in person.
I think he's a Boston College fan, to be honest. I think that's just a coincidence. That's
I think you're really grasping at straws. I think we all know which Eagles he's referring to on the chat.
Look, I'm not upset. I had Saquon and over 220 passing yards, 10-1 with a boost for $20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abby Rosenfeld frustrated. Lexi Merloni for 3 off the back iron.
Coming in cold off the bench, not afraid to fire the rock.
Oh, getting physical.
Good jump ball. Good call there. Ava forcing things. Clockers have the possession arrow. They'll inbound under their own basket.
Abby Rosenfeld reminds me a little of Jason Tatum. When things don't go their way, they get a little frustrated. They kind of lose focus for a minute. It's like, just stay in the game. Just, hey, that's the way it goes. And off of Deaver's foot. In amazement. Can't believe that was her foot.
Rob, I appreciate the analogy between Abby Rosenfeld and Jason Tatum. I'm sure when she watches this later on demand, she'll be quite pleased with that. I'm not sure if anybody's ever compared her to Jason Tatum before.
I have a very keen eye, and I notice these things. So, coach for Grafton, Tim
Kariga?
Kariga. Calls timeout with his squad trailing by 9, 3:26 to go here in the second quarter.
And I see on the chat, longtime viewer Heather Donahue chiming in with a Go Birds. So just, doubling down on Renee Thompson and his comments. I know, Rob, you're just shaking your head and rolling your eyes, but
it's fine.
Fly Eagles fly.
It was a good day for me. It was a good day for me. Patrick Mahomes. Another prop bet. I had 2 touchdowns or more. 2+ touchdowns, 60-1 odds, which I think was an overlay. I mean, Josh Allen would probably be about 8 or 10-1 because he's been scoring 2 touchdowns pretty much every game. But 60-1, not a 20 spot on that.
Nice.
So I am not upset with the overall outcome of yesterday's games.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you're buying dinner tonight.
Yeah. I got pizzas. They're over there by the
Nice.
stand, townhouse.
We're back underway here, second quarter action. Late in the shot clock. I don't know if they see it. Oh, just got it off in time. And the three-pointer counts.
Addie McGrath, back-to-back hoops. This one a 3. Trims the lead to 6 as Rosenfeld finds some space all the way in and finishes. Beautiful drive by Abby.
Loves that lefty move.
That's another Jason Tatum look-alike move. Feed McGrath, I think. Ava Vitti rips that rebound away.
That's the exact word I was going to use. Good job.
Thank you.
Deaver stops, pops, and fires just off the mark for the 3. Grafton comes down with the rebound, up ahead quickly.
Sophie Hacklin
Finds
into
the trailer.
McGrath.
It's the right idea. Merloni.
Some good basketball being played as Lazarin hoists a long 2.
A lot of good defensive basketball. Foul stops the play with 2:05 to go in the half. And that one's called, I believe, against Addie McGrath. The scoreboard has her at 3 fouls.
That certainly could be an issue for the Gators as McGrath is really coming on strong offensively for their team. Abby Rosenfeld gets it over to Wilson. Deaver, another weak side rebound and couldn't put it back in.
Quick follow by
Wilson.
She's on the board. Here come the Gators with 1:40 and counting to go in the half.
Lead back to double digits.
Oh, right through the wickets on Vanessa.
Are we going to get a little halftime action from the Ashland youth teams?
It's starting to look that way. I mean, they got plenty of kids here tonight. Good crowd, by the way. Even without Ashland youth basketball, it's a really good crowd here tonight.
Another 5-second call? No.
It was close.
Out to Hacklin. We apologize if we mispronounced Hawklin. All right.
We couldn't get that one. Saved it, but right to a Gator player.
Yeah, that's Lazarin. Pushes it up, kicks it out to Lee. Couldn't hit the short runner, and Vitti comes away with it. Really a confident dribbler. Oh, nice pass inside of Rosenfeld. And the spin move and in.
I feel like it's one of the few times I've seen her hit from the right side of the basket. She usually drives left. Less than a minute to go in the half. Clocker's up 12.
I asked her, I said, are you a natural left? She's not. She is a righty, but she does seem to score so often from the left.
Nobody expects it.
Exactly.
Good for her on developing that move.
Lee into Lazarin, off the glass and in. Lazarin now into double digits, 10 points.
Yep.
Which is the lead. 31-21 is Rosenfeld.
Shot clock off. We're under 15 seconds to go. Vitti fires the three. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Thompson. Back up top to Vitti. She got fouled. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a foul or a travel call, but she did get bumped. She'll go to the line. Evie Lee, her second foul.
That one I actually wanted her to, when Thompson kicked it back out to her, I wanted her to put that one up. I thought that would have been a good three.
Okay, Nico and Tyla coming into the game now. Not a shooting. Huh.
It was on. Yep. So what the, hold on, there's some confusion. She called
I mean, she called a foul on the Gators, but it seems like the Gators are going to be inbounding.
Okay, it was.
So not a shooting foul. Not a shooting foul.
Right.
Okay. So Tyla inbounding here for the Clocker. 7.3 seconds to go in the half.
Deaver off the screen. Off the side of the backboard.
It's going to go off a Gator player, staying same direction. Clocker ball, 1.2 seconds to go.
Got to get Rosenfeld in the game. She's like the Peyton Pritchard of
Thompson.
threes.
I don't think she knew how much time was left. Never got the shot off. So we'll go to the half with the Clockers up 31-21.
Game, everything that it was built to be. So going to get some halftime bonus ball by the youth squad. If we don't have to cut away, we'd like to stay and cover the halftime game if we can. We're checking in, and we get the okay from the director, Jeff Hall.
Okay, you're watching bonus coverage of Ashland Youth Basketball on WACA.
White team controls it. Tatum. Drew Holiday.
He's just going with numbers?
Yeah, Tom Brady.
As a reminder, everyone, our cheer team is hosting a concession stand in the lobby.
Oh, stolen away by 21. High dribble.
Support Ashland cheer. Thank you.
Not going to go with Embiid for 21?
No, you can. I need some help with the numbers. Now we might. I don't know if this is Jeff. If you got to cut out because of the music in the background, let me know. Okay. Shot no good. Rebound by 0. Number 5 cuts through. Bumped by 32. 33, Larry Bird. Double team. Number 4 with back rim, no good. 21 controlling the offensive board. Oh, Horford misses from close range. Speaking of Gators, Horford, he's a Florida Gator.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. One of our favorite players. First basket wins.
So we got a whole nother set of teams ready to come out on the floor.
Kevin Garnett. Oh, stolen away by Bird. Yeah, got to be a little generous with the out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know what happens.
Okay.
Some wholesale subs brought to you by Townhouse Subs. Pizza subs and roast beef. Did I get that right? Townhouse Pizza and roast beef. All right, here's the tip. Controlled by the white team. Oh, stolen away by High Top White. Slide the table down a little bit. cord sticking out. Kid almost. Yeah. Thank you. Do we have a double zero? Oh, Robert Parrish.
Chief.
The Chief.
Bo Cheeks dribbling now.
Got to be an all-star game. They wouldn't be on the same team. Who's number 32.
Kevin McHale.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to stick with basketball numbers, otherwise I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, Steve Carlton.
Well, who's number 2?
Moses Malone.
He was 2?
Yep.
Who was
For
there?
the Sixers he was.
Yeah.
For the Sixers, 0. Tyrese Maxey. Okay, McHale dribbles down.
Yeah, defensive battle here. Stolen away by number 10. Hard off the glass, no good. Subs. Becca. I heard a name. 0 is Becca.
Okay.
Mark that down. Oh, good inbound pass. Great unselfish play right there. Kicking it out. Going for 3.
Oh, yeah, some really good passing here tonight.
Larry Bird for 3. All right, Becca bringing it up. Ooh, a little head fake back to Becca. Off her back. She wasn't looking. Kevin Garnett. Oh, fancy ball handling. But eventually stolen away. Oh, and there's another steal. Holiday. Oh, Maya. That's her name. Good job by the ref. Oh,
Let him play.
it wasn't a ref. Oh, and she scores. I thought that was a ref. She's saying jump ball, give it up, and she took it. Great strategy there. There's Becca. You got it. Lay it in, Becca. And she does. Becca evens the score at 2 apiece. Oh, nice pass inside. Oh, Maya gets the ball in the paint. Block. Sub out. White team has the ball.
Could be the final 2 minutes of the game, Rob.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're going to go to 2 minutes. We'll see. Takes it down. Oh, McHale swatted away by the Chief.
Get that out of my kitchen.
That works for us. "10 seconds left. You can do it after they stop. We'll throw it to commercial if that helps, Jeff. This is it. Last shot of the game. And there you go. The future of Ashland basketball right there. Hope you enjoyed the back and forth action. We're going to get a quick word from our sponsors here, and we'll be back for the second half action. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WACA. We'll be back in a moment.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap, as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.
And welcome back to second half action. It's your Ashland Clockers hosting the Grafton Gators. Just about to get underway here. Clockers with a 31-21 lead. Gators will start with the ball. I'm Josh Abrams, joined once again by Mr. Ashland basketball, Rob Silver.
So a deep shot by Casey Sullivan to start the second half, rebounded by Layla Grady and Nico Eustaris. Kicks it out to Wilson. Yeah, foul away from the ball. That's going to be Grady. That's going to be number 4. It is. And right away, Grady picks up her 4th. That brings Tyler Lemos off the bench. Clockers leading 31-21. Had a 6-point lead after 18-12. And extended that lead to 10, 31-21 at the half. We'll see if the 4 fouls on Grady ends up hurting the Clockers. Definitely an asset, but they got some good bench players being developed. A young squad here. Addie McGrath, no good. Lazarin, the rebound, no good. No, Eustaris dribbled it off the baseline. Addie McGrath had a little flash of brilliance in there towards the end of the second quarter with a 2 and a 3. A little cold to start the third. Eustaris, see if she can finish it all the way. And she does. Her first field goal of the night. That doubles her point total. She had a couple free throws. Eustaris, a freshman. And the Gators, a very young squad as well. Mm-hmm. Outside of number 3, Leah Quilty, who I haven't seen on the court, have we? Oh, was that McGrath?
Three-pointer, McGrath, yep. She had 5 in the first half, 3 ball there.
And Vanessa Thompson gets crushed as she goes to lay it up off the backboard. Vanessa Thompson having a huge game. 3 of 3 from the floor. 7 points, 8 steals.
So Thompson with 7 points in the first half at the line here.
Continues the hot shooting. Second leading scorer for the Clockers tonight behind the Ava Vitti 10 points. Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect on the night.
Gator trying to go up tempo here.
Oh, that's a pretty shot by Lazarin.
Played it off the glass. Here comes Nico into the near corner for Wilson. Trying to feed inside to Vitti. Doesn't happen. Ball's loose, picked up by the Gators. Casey Sullivan.
McGrath again, no good this time. Knocked away by Evie Lee, so it'll stay with the Clockers. I think one of the things Coach Leslie needs to tell these, they seem to be very frustrated when there's a turnover or a miss or something. Oh, yes. Nico finishes this time and goes to the line. they tend to get frustrated, and they, instead of just running down the court and getting ahead of their defender, they're trying to like get them from behind or whatever. Let it go.
Yeah. I mean, to an extent, they're also looking for fouls, looking for the call, and, you know, frequently not getting it.
Yeah. Nico Eustaris, solid game, 7 points. The Clockers had their biggest lead of the night, 38-26.
But just to finish up that thought, just play to the whistle.
Yeah, Evie Lee, nice lay-in. She finds some room down the paint.
Hard to believe those are her first points of the night.
Yeah.
Gators go half-court press. Clockers pull it back around the perimeter.
Good job by the Clockers to anticipate that double team and get rid of it right away.
Bounce pass from Thompson.
Good ball movement. Wilson, Didi on the loose.
Bounced right into her hands. Thompson couldn't come down with that rebound. Gators come out.
Oh, nice dump into Lazarin. Couldn't finish. Gets her own rebound off the glass and in. And that will prompt a timeout by Coach Leslie as Gators back-to-back buckets cut the lead back to 8.
Yeah, I mean, the Clockers led by 10 at the half. It's 8 now, 4:45 to go in the third quarter.
You called it early, Abby Lazarin, the player to watch for the Gators. And that Gators, a young squad as well. Lazarin, just a sophomore. Outside of number 5, Sophie Hockland and Leah Quilty, all sophomores and freshmen. Very similar to
this
the
squad.
Clocker squad.
Yep, absolutely. So, Rob, while we have a timeout on the floor, why don't we go with tonight's dad joke?
I was waiting for that.
How come my partners always wait for it, but they never remind me? I wonder why that is.
Well, I would have given you it. All right.
So why don't basketball players ever go on vacation?
Something to do with traveling. That's all I know, but go ahead.
You have it right. They would get called for traveling. You are a dad. Nice work on tonight's
Thank
dad
you.
joke. Rob Silver, everybody.
I was texting Hallie a couple dad jokes the other day. She basically, gave me
The eye roll.
yeah, pretty much. I told her, I said, I went on a date recently with a woman that was happened to be a magazine collector. Didn't work out. She had issues.
Got a foul on the floor here. And Evie Lee picks up her third foul of the night.
And she is in.
Deaver inbounds to Vitti. Over to Deaver.
Get it to Thompson. Kick it out to. Oh, stolen away by Carmichael.
And Abby Deaver gets called for the foul. Another frustration foul there. That's going to be her third. So Clockers suddenly getting themselves into a little foul trouble.
You'll like this. I see the Carmichael and the green, and I think Harold Carmichael.
Harold Carmichael, number 17, absolutely. One of the all-time great Philadelphia Eagle receivers. But here it's Ashland and Grafton. Clockers up by 8.
Good hand.
4 minutes and some change to go.
Long 3 attempt by McGrath.
Clanked off the glass, feeding ahead to Thompson. She's going to drive in right side, off the glass and in.
What a night from Vanessa Thompson. Great body control, ball control.
Absolutely. Read that play beautifully. She's up to 11 points on the night. McGrath kicks it back outside. Now Lazarin driving, loses the handle. They were about to call a jump ball, but Lazarin landed on the baseline, so it's a turnover. Abby Rosenfeld checking in here for the Clockers as Allie Wilson heads to the bench.
Yeah, that was an interesting matchup. Lazarin, the big sophomore, future of Gators against Ava Vitti, our sophomore. The two tallest players on the court. Well, Vanessa Thompson's actually tall.
Bounce pass into Vitti, drives in, kicks out to Thompson, around the horn. Rosenfeld thought about it. Nico to Vitti. Vitti drives again, facing a double team off the glass, no good. Rebound, Carmichael. Here come the Gators.
McGrath bangs it off the side of the backboard. No good. Rosenfeld.
Getting a little tangled up with Deaver, but no harm, no
I
foul.
know. I was concerned she might not realize that was her own teammate. That was the first forced shot by Vanessa. She's been very, very disciplined
Oh, yeah.
with her selection tonight. She's entitled. Rosenfeld picks up the loose ball.
Vitti swats that pass away right to Rosenfeld. So another turnover by the Gators. Here come the Clockers.
Frenetic pace. Both ends of the defense. Really dialed up by both squads.
Deep three from Abby. Making a pass to Thompson and in.
Wow.
Clockers doing a much better job tonight, crashing the boards on both ends of the court.
Did you give it the assist?
I don't track assists or steals, and Thompson's having a night.
You know, I started tracking. She had 8, and she's been stuck at that number. I was hoping she'd get into the
Into double digits.
double digits, but still early. Gators have done a better job controlling their offensive passes and stuff too. So
Tonight's game sponsored in part by Marathon Deli. They offer a full range of lunch and dinner items to eat in or take out, along with many catering options perfect for office meetings or parties at home. Check out their menu online at marathondeli.com. Then call your order in at 508-231-1859. Little Insiders tip, they post daily specials on Facebook. They're right on 135 in Ashland and open weekdays 10 to 7.
yes, 24 different varieties of paninis, 35 different wraps, 22 different types of hot and cold sandwiches. They have a variety of dinner plates, soups, salads.
The way you're rattling off those numbers, Rob, it makes me think of a certain ice cream chain, national ice cream chain back in the day, not as popular now, 31 flavors.
Oh, yeah.
Great effort to keep that ball inbounds.
Can we give Baskin Robbins a shout out? Or? Deaver lays it up, strong off the glass. Another miss from close range. McGrath behind the back, turnaround, and gets the roll. McGrath up to 10 points. Slow start for her. She's turned it on since the second quarter. Nico Eustaris for 3. Is there anything she can't do tonight?
Free throws, field goals, and now a three-pointer for Nico. Getting a little physical under the basket now. Biddy double-teamed on the rebound, gets it over to Thompson. She'll bring the ball up herself on the near side. Kicks it out.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. Kicks it out to Deaver. Off the mark. Ball loose and out of bounds. It's going to go Gator way.
Leslie calling for, oh, nope, now he's calling off the press. That was a nice drive by Vanessa Thompson. I think a reflection of her maturity, where in the past she might have just forced that inside and maybe got an offensive foul. She knew Diva was in the corner. Kicked it out.
That ball goes flying out of bounds. Last touch by a Gator, so Vanessa Thompson will inbound here for the Clockers as Addie McGrath heads to the bench for a breather.
Yeah, well-deserved rest. She's been playing hard. Eustaris quick to Deaver, out. Misses little short.
Like Rosenfeld and Thompson collided under the basket. Vanessa a little slow to get up, but she's moving. Here comes Nico back the other way to Abby. Abby draws contact, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, Rob, we were talking about Baskin Robbins a moment ago, 31 flavors, but do you remember how many flavors the ice cream shop in Blazing Saddles had?
You know, this is another one I've never watched, and I'm a huge fan, but I've never watched Blazing Saddles from start to finish. Seen
That is
scenes
astounding.
like here and there on, you know.
I have it on DVD if you'd like to borrow it sometime.
Oh, I don't have a DVD player. VHS? Do you have the VHS?
I don't have
or
the
Betamax.
Rosenfeld hits the second of 2. Her first point of the half. She's up to 5 for the night. Clockers up by 14 in the final minute of play here in the third quarter.
Good pass into Lazarin. Deaver draws the foul. Well, commits the foul.
That's 4 on Abby. Yeah, I was thinking about, Layla Grady exiting early with 4 fouls, and it felt like Nico was really stepped up to fill that void.
Yeah, Nico's just been playing so solid. Speaking of solid, Lazarin 3 of 3 from the line tonight to go with 6 field goals, 15 points. She's got to be close to a double-double with all her rebounds. Perfect from the line.
Okay, Clocker lead is 12. Final minute of play. Merloni to Nico. It's going to stay Clocker way here. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 28.8 on the game clock. Wilson inbounding for the Clockers. Nico gets a screen. Give and go.
Great job.
Tyla.
Oh, as Lazarin holds her ground. Oh, unforced error by Sophie Hackelin.
Okay, so 17.2 seconds now. Clockers will inbound. Merloni in front of the Gator bench. Nico bring the ball up. Trying to feed Tyla, but Lazarin stepped in front of that pass. Final 6 seconds now.
Good ball movement. They swing it to Lee. No good.
So that'll do it for the third quarter now in the books. Clockers up 46-34. They've increased their lead with each ensuing quarter, Rob. They led by 6 at the end of the first, by 10 at the half, and now up by 12 as we head for fourth quarter action here on WACA.
Yeah, we're going to get one more word in from our sponsors, Townhouse Pizza, Marathon Deli, and we'll be back for the final stanza in a moment.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
And welcome back to WACA's continuing coverage of Ashland girls varsity basketball. Clockers holding a 12-point lead as we start the fourth quarter here in Clocktown. Clockers will start with the ball. Nico dribbling up to the wing. Back up top to Vitti. Fires quickly off the mark. Rebound Merloni saves it, but right into the hands of Leah Quilty of the Gators.
Good hustle by Merloni to try and save that ball and then get back on defense. Oh, and off the glass and in. I didn't hear it called, but it still counts. Elena Curris cuts the lead back to single digits. Vitti off the glass and in.
Her first points of the second half, Rob.
Yeah,
she's up to 12 on the night.
Definitely prefers the right side down low. And there's Addie McGrath, no good. Rebound, Vitti. Up ahead. Go ahead to Merloni. Oh, and
bad angle, and she hits it.
Gathers, sets her feet, and just hits the mid-range jumper.
Clockers hit the half-century mark. They're up 50-37 now. About a minute gone by in the fourth quarter.
Equals their largest margin of the night. Ava Vitti, foul number 3. Not too much of an issue here with 1 quarter left.
Can't take it for granted, though.
I won't. Wow, good defense, but McGrath able to bank that one home. She's up to 12 on the night. Thompson gets rid of it in anticipation of the defense. Not sure what happened there. But
Vanessa Thompson was positive that ball was out of bounds, but play continues. Gators have it.
Yeah, that was her only lapse of the night where she kind of didn't hustle back at first. Oh, off the front of the rim. And both refs agree it was off of a Gator.
Casey Sullivan with the attempt. Avi Lee checking back in here for the Gators with 3 fouls. 6:11 to go in the game. Clockers up 50-39.
Good job breaking the press. Ava Vitti down low and draws the foul. Good job by Allie Wilson to dribble through her defenders and find Vitti.
Good body control. A little tough handling that pass, but able to regain control and break through.
2 of 2 for the line tonight, Ava. 13 points. Lead back to 12 and up to 13 again. So 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Double team here by the Clockers. Nice defensive pressure. Nico forces it ahead.
So quick.
Merloni stops, fires, no good. Thompson with the rebound. Tried to dance off the line.
Yeah,
Didn't quite make it.
Yeah, she just knew she was out of bounds. She didn't want to touch it till she could reestablish herself in bounds. Smart move, just couldn't finish the play. I mean, just watching this team, they're so fun to watch. And you see Nico Eustaris, who's going to get a rest. She's been running 100 miles an hour all night. She's so quick, and she's just a freshman. If she grows another inch or two in the next year, I mean, there's no telling how good she's going to be. Lazarin looking for help, gets it by Lee. Defense extended way out, back to Lazarin, off the glass and in.
I'm still not sure how Ava didn't block that shot. If she hit perfect position. Oh, Maloney's pass intercepted, and here come the Gators.
Lee crossover, loses it.
That's going to be a quick travel violation, yep. Casey Sullivan this time, right at the baseline. Clocker ball. Abby Deaver checks in here for the Clockers. Merloni heads to the bench.
That reminded me of early in the first quarter where the Eagle guy punched it off of, was it Eckler? And rolled over right before he went out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Early turnover. Set the tone.
Yeah, Eagle defense came to play last night, that's for sure. Got a foul on the floor here. Going to call that one on Leah Quilty, her first. Wilson will inbound under the Gator basket. Into Vitti. Vitti lines up Lazarin, can't get the shot to fall, doesn't draw the foul.
Throws her hands up like, you know, where's the call? But
right.
Just got to play. Just got to play.
3-ball attempt.
Oh, nothing but net as Carmichael.
Clockers call timeout. 4:19 to go. Clockers ahead 52-44. You're watching Ashland Girls Varsity Basketball on WACA.
Now we have to look at the earlier Bobby Platinum spread of the game, sponsored by Marathon Deli, 7.5. It's been comfortably, you know, between 8 and 13, but that three-pointer cuts it to 8. So you Gator fans.
Definitely have some nervous audience members right now based on that spread.
Both sides, both sides.
So, by the way, we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge our crew, always doing a great job for us. They're here early, doing all the setup. Got all the audio and video going, the live stream. So just want to say thanks tonight to Jeff Hall, Mackie Kotab, and Brady Montesino. And hopefully they left some Townhouse Pizza for us following tonight's game.
I had one slice so far. Got to pace myself.
Yeah. But, you know, how can you stop at just one?
That's a good point. Oh, by the way, you mentioned Baskin-Robbins. Did
Yes.
you see I saw some of the ground round. Did you have ground round back in
We
the
sure did. We sure did.
The one opening up in Shrewsbury soon.
Yep.
I saw like the inside. They're almost. But I mean, the whole thing about ground round is we get back to the game was the peanuts. You can't do peanuts anymore. Oh, Nico dribbles through everyone down to Thompson. Beautiful play. Coast to coast. Finished by Thompson.
Good court vision by Nico, and Thompson laid it in.
Oh, and Rosenfeld gets a hand on it.
And gets a hand in the face.
And the foul goes against Addie McGrath.
That's 4 on McGrath. I got to tell you, every time we've said her name tonight, I keep thinking Mark McGrath.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that once, but now.
Now you can't get out of your head.
I'll do my best.
Okay, Gators full court press. Nico trying to beat it, double team, gets it over the center line to Rosenfeld. Defense backs off. Abby walks up, fires the 3, and drains it.
Downtown Abby.
Lead back up to 13, and the Bobby Platinum spread starting to look a little better now with 3:30 and counting to go.
Oh, almost gets the steal.
And that's a carry.
That's 3 out of the last 4 games I've seen her play that she's hit a logo 3.
Okay, presses back. Rosenfeld
Needs
trying
some
to
help.
dribble out. She'll just throw it off a defender. That was Quilty. Clockers will try again. 3:25 now to go.
Veteran move. Throwing it off the defender's leg. Give herself some time to reset.
Deaver able to get it out to Nico. Nico dribbles across. Vitti fires up another
Speaking
3.
of logos.
Look at Rosenfeld. Look at the effort there. Crashing the boards. Forcing a jump. Possession arrow goes to the Gators, so they'll inbound. McGrath brings it up for the Gators. Good pass inside.
Bump from behind. Didn't get a call, but finishes anyways.
Was that Lazarin?
Lazarin again.
She's filled my score sheet tonight.
Dumps into Vitti from Nico Eustaris.
Vitti turning it on late as well. That's 6 points for the second half for Ava. 16 total on the night. Nifty little give and go.
Oh, a lot of spinning around there by
A
McGrath.
lot of steps, a lot of spins, but if dropped for the Gators. Thompson up ahead to Nico, like kind of a reverse of the last feed there. Vitti tries to go up, gets stripped, follows it up, no shot. Gators come out with it in transition.
Rosenfeld chasing her down, but McGrath able to dribble through and in.
Underhand.
Coach Leslie looking. Does he call timeout?
2:06 to go now. The teams are just going coast to coast right now. Vitti bounce pass to Deaver. Deaver can't get it to fall. Get a timeout on the floor.
Yeah,
Clockers call timeout. 9-point
smart
lead.
timeout. They need a little breather. They've been
Running and gunning,
running
coast to
full
coast.
speed. Wow, this is going to be a tough one tonight for the silver medal.
Plenty of worthy candidates.
Yeah.
Why don't we turn this over? We've got to our live audience, see what they're thinking. If you want to nominate one of the Clockers tonight for a silver medal award, enter the name now into the live chat here on YouTube.
And feel free to nominate somebody you're related to. Don't let that deter you, as we know you'll vote with a
Pure of heart.
yes.
So again, the Clockers came in tonight 2-9 on the season. Grafton 6-7. Clockers' next game will be tomorrow against Bellingham at 6 p.m.
They're away. The girls are away tomorrow night.
Yep.
And we'll be back here. I'll be back here. Am I with Daniel Vetstein
Yes.
tomorrow night? 6:30 start for the boys varsity team as they look to get their second win of the night. Should be an interesting matchup. Bellingham winless. Oh, and there's a turnover.
Oh, and look who's back in the game. Layla Grady.
See if she can finish it.
Off the glass, no good. Follows her shot, forces a jump. It'll be Clocker ball into the Gator basket. 1:42 to go now. Clocker's up by 9. Grady inbounds. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson very deliberate. Drives to the lane. Doesn't get it to fall. Doesn't get the call. And here come the Gators. McGrath driving in. Gets stripped.
Good hands by Rosenfeld. Yeah.
A little sloppy here, but Nico gets a handle on it. Pushes ahead to Grady.
Ooh. Might have got away with a walk.
Yeah, she had a few steps there.
No hurry. The clock is your friend.
I think that's what Coach Leslie's saying right now. Slow it down. Play some four corners.
Take your time. Get it under 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Vinny always looks like she is just ready to shoot. Nico nails it. Is that a 2 or a 3?
I think it was a 2.
Yep, it's 2. Less than a minute to go now.
And the answer by Avi Carmichael. 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Ooh, a little push.
40 seconds. Vinny wheeling into the lane. Can't get the shot off. Follow up by Grady. She'll go to the line.
I would like to see Vidi kick it back out to Eustaris.
Speaking of Eustaris, we got our first vote on the chat for Nico.
A worthy candidate.
Layla Grady hits the first of 2. That's 4 points on the night for her. Again, not a lot of second half minutes once she picked up that 4th foul. Knocks them both down. Clocker lead back up to 11 with 31.2 seconds to go. There's Lazarin. Backs it back out.
Good defense by Eustaris on McGrath. Forces a wild
Big
shot.
rebound, too, by Grady.
Ooh.
She got fouled.
Yeah.
Reach in there, otherwise it would have been a travel. 10.6 seconds left. Clocker's in the bonus, so Grady will go to the line to shoot 2.
A lot of smiles. A lot of smiles. The fans, the bench, the players.
Yep.
And well-deserved.
Good crowd tonight. They saw a really, really good game by the Clockers, maybe their best of the season.
Grady makes her third free throw.
Vitti heads out now. Deaver back in, as is Merloni. Thompson goes to the bench.
Clocker's 13 of 15 from the line tonight.
Okay.
14 of 16, 78% from the line.
Okay.
Excuse me, 14 of 16 is 87.8%, 88%.
Surprised at like some full court pressure here. Merloni fouls with 6.2 seconds to go.
So Lazarin, is she going in line? No, that's a possession foul. But Lazarin with 12, 18, 20 points on the night. Hopefully we'll see this team again next year, although it'll probably be in Grafton. Out of bounds when she touched it, hadn't established herself. So 65-52, 4.8. Gonna inbound deep. No. Gators playing defense the whole time. I love it.
Roosevelt smartly went to the ball there for the inbounds, and that will do it. Your final tonight, your Clockers 65, Grafton Gators 52. So the Clockers improved to 3-9 on the season. And again, their next game tomorrow at Bellingham at 6 o'clock. Meanwhile, the Gators dropped to 6-8. They have not been above 500 all year. They also play tomorrow against Westboro.
So we'll do a quick wrap up here, but very consistent effort by the Clockers. They got out to an early lead, closed the first quarter up 18-12, extended the lead to 10 at the half, 31-21. I think it was Ava Vitti with 10 points before the half, and that was the lead on offense. Extended the lead to 46-34 and added another point for the final margin of victory, 13, as they covered the 7.5 spread. It was in question late there. As far as the scorers tonight, on the Grafton side, we had Avery Carmichael with 5. I had Elena Curis with 7. Addie McGrath, slow start, but finished with 16. And the high scorer, Abby Lazarin, 20 points. And probably at least 10 rebounds for a double-double. And then the Clockers.
Yeah, on the Clocker side, I've got Vanessa Thompson with 15, absolutely her best game of the season. Pair that up with at least 8 steals, a lot of rebounds. Abby Deaver with 3, Abby Rosenfeld with 8, Layla Grady with 7. Nico Eustaris riding 10, second half points, ends the night with 12, and just leading that Ashland offense. Allie Wilson with 2, and Ava Vitti with 16 points.
Yeah, so only thing left to discuss is the holy mackerel.
I know, Brady's in a totally different place tonight.
I just pulled the muscle.
Hurt yourself. Sorry about that.
What was that? Where was it being broadcast? On.
So Rob's being distracted by a fan here,
Yeah,
so we'll just
YouTube.
wrap up
On
here.
YouTube.
Again,
Yeah,
your
definitely.
Clockers finish up tonight 65-52, and now Rob is back, so we can talk about the silver medal winner. We did have a vote for Nico Eustaris, but Rob, what are you thinking?
I'm going to look at the camera. I'm going to look
It's
at the camera. I was leaning towards Vanessa Thompson with the 8 steals, but she got stuck at the 8 steals.
Yep.
She played a phenomenal game, but this was, I think, the almost like a turning point for Nico Eustaris. She just played tremendous.
And really stepped up once Grady went out of the game with 4 fouls.
Yeah, she did great handling the ball. She had a few assists late in the game where she was dribbling with her head up, and she found a lot of open players. She had Vitti, she had Deaver, she had some steals there, and then she was just so efficient shooting. She had she had a 3 in there and a pull-up long 2 as well. So I'm going to have to go with Heather Donahue's vote for Nico Eustaris with her second silver medal of the season.
Well, there you have it. Congratulations to Nico on another silver medal. And with that, again, our next broadcast will be tomorrow night. Rob will be back, joined by Daniel Vetstein.
Yep.
Be the boys varsity basketball team taking on Bellingham, 6:30 live here on WACA.
Yeah, so that about does it. So once again, we want to thank you for watching WACA-TV's coverage of girls varsity basketball. On behalf of my partner tonight, Josh Abrams, the lucky man, 3-1 on the mic this year.
It's not luck, Rob. It's not luck.
I'm Rob Silver saying good night and go Clockers. Thanks for watching.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap, as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.